So I've got a pack of 4 spark plugs. These are Champion iridium. I've got 2 coil packs, 140mm shaft. There's a set of 2 leads there. The owner's manual, dielectric grease, a gapping coin, I don't have a feeler gauge, and a workshop manual. So in the workshop manual you can see I've highlighted the required gap. On the other page here we just got the torque settings here. And in the owner's manual you can see your spark plug information down here. So 4 cylinders, you got 1, 2, 3 and 4. So you only have 2 leads and the other 2 are coil packs. They go straight down from this pack onto the spark plug. So before we do anything we're going to clean this with a rag or compressed air. Just try and get rid of all the dirt so when we open it up nothing falls down. If you have compressed air, once you take these packs out or the leads out you can blow air down there to get rid of anything else that's in there. So with this car it's really easy to track what goes where because there's only 4 and 2 of them are coil packs. Take these clips off. Got 10mm bolts either side of these coil packs. So when you take these boots out, you grab by the rubber boot and you'll feel it pop off. When you're putting them back in, you'll feel them click on. Once these come out, you can give it another clean down there and then we can take the spark plugs out. Twist these first to break the tension, then pull from the rubber boots. You can leave this side on, or if you wanted to inspect them, you can pull this side off as well. I'm going to be replacing these, but they actually look like they're in good condition, all the boots and everything. And if you want, you can test the resistance of these leads and coil packs with an ohm meter, and the workshop manual will tell you what sort of readings you should have as a maximum. Alright guys, so to get this out, I've got a 16mm spark plug socket, and the spark plug socket comes with a little bit of rubber and plastic mould on the inside to help lift the spark plug out. And it also means you can drop the new one in without dropping the spark plug. You can place it in properly. You just want to make sure that when you connect this to your socket, you might want to tape it up, because if this grabs really tight, you remove your socket. If this is stronger than this grip, this will come off. So you can see the spark plug's down there. That's all we need to get out. If you don't have a spark plug socket, you can use little magnets like these, drop them into a 16mm deep socket, and then that should lift out. I have a spark plug socket, but it couldn't grip one of them because it's a pretty cheap one, so I actually used this to get the spark plug out. Alright guys, so we've got the old setup, the new setup. This is a gapping coin, so they're the old ones. The new ones come pre-gapped, but we can check them. Gapping coins in inches, so 1 to 1.1, we're looking at 0.039 to 0.043. Dielectric grease, we'll rub dielectric grease on the inside of the new plugs, and if you wanted to, you could run it around here on the new ones. I'm not going to use anti-seize. Champion suggests that you don't use anti-seize. I might run a little bit of dielectric grease around here, which does the same job as putting it in there. It actually looks like these new ones come with a little bit of grease inside already. So if you're just changing your spark plugs and not your leads and coil packs, if you wanted to check your old leads and coil packs, all you have to do is prong in each side. So that's the old one, 1,530 ohms. So the maximum limit is 21,000. So this old one would be fine to use again. I'm just going to swap it out, but I'll keep these as spares just in case something goes wrong. And it's the same with your coil packs. You can stick a prong in there and it should be 22,000 or less. To check the gap, I'm just going to put this on and slide it around till it stops. So 0.036. Now if you are greasing them up, just make sure not to get any grease anywhere near the electrodes. These come gapped from the factory. They're all coming in a little bit too tight. 0.035. It's supposed to be 0.039 to 0.043. Just pop them in the coin like that and bend out. Don't put much pressure on. Do a tiny bit, remeasure. It doesn't take much to bend these. Alright guys, so I've got spark plug in, spark plug socket. It's going to hold it so we don't just drop it down. Now we're just going to try to get them in hand tight so we don't cross thread it. Then we'll come through with a torque wrench. So just to reiterate, there's no anti-seize on here. It has a coating of some sort already. The manufacturer says not to put anti-seize on, so we're not going to. Alright, so the torque setting for these is 25. If If you have trouble with your socket getting stuck to the spark plugs, just tape it up. So you always get your socket back out. All torqued at 25, put the coil packs in, grease them up, plug them back in on the side, and then we're good to go. So your coil pack just plugs in here. Remember, always push by the rubber boot. This is 1 and 4. 2 and 3 goes in here. Let's connect our cables up, and we've got our 10mm bolts to go in there. Clip this lead in here. Just double check everything's in. That's it for your spark plugs.